Hello everybody and welcome to Dan Arms Tech, and I hope you're doing well. And today we're going to be testing out a budget webcam. This webcam here was from a company called Amcrest. Now it is a sponsored review, however I have full content control over what I do say. This is their AWC195-B. So what we're going to do is go through the specifications of this budget webcam, plug it in and actually see what it looks like. So going over the specifications of the webcam, and it's a 1/2.7 inch CMOS image sensor. It's 1080p Full HD at 30 frames a second, 90-degree field of view, high sensitivity dual mic, USB 2 plug and play, and 7.87 inch USB cable. Now I think that's a bit of a misprint as I tested it out, and from the floor to my head I'm 5'8" and it was about that length. So here is the camera guys, and as you can see it's a really nice sleek looking design with obviously the webcam in the middle. Now you do have a light indicator over here, red for when it's off and green when it's on, and here is your dual sensitivity mic over this side. The cable itself is actually quite long as you can see, and the base is brilliant for sitting on top of a monitor, obviously positioning where you like, and the webcam itself does flip up and down. Now on the bottom you do have a 1/4 inch, and that can sit on a tripod where if you're wanting it somewhere else other than your screen. But yeah, overall a really nice looking design. So the webcam does also come with a privacy filter that just clips over the top, and then a flap that pushes down, covering that sensor from anything in the background. So test number one is going to be if you're going to use the webcam for streaming. Now as you can see I've set up the green screen behind me, and actually the video at the moment is in full 1920 by 1080p at 30 frames a second. As you can see there's quite a lot of noise in the image, which I will cancel out in a moment. I will show you how to do this, but this is straight out the box settings with no other adjustments to the colour or the video itself. Now obviously like I said there is quite a lot of noise, and you can apply a chroma key obviously to take the green screen out the way. But when you're streaming, you're not going to have me in 1920 by 1080, you're going to have it a lot smaller. So what I'm going to do in a moment is just obviously cut the video here. I'm going to then adjust the chroma key, and then I'm going to come back and show you what it would look like if you're actually on the desktop and streaming a game. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and set up the green screen settings. Now it's pretty easy under the filters of the webcam. You just add a chroma key, and these are my settings here. And as you can see, there's a little bit of noise down in that corner there, and obviously you can see the tripod of the camera over there. However, whilst I'm here, like I said, you're not going to be able to see this if you're using this webcam for streaming, because you're going to have a game in the background and people aren't really going to notice it. However, whilst I'm here, I do want to point you over onto my merch store over on Teespring. Now a link will be in the description down below, and there's new designs being added all the time guys, so do go ahead, check it out. It really does help out the channel if you buy something. There's different colours. You've got the stealth logo, you've got the original purple and diamond colour that I've got here, and also the one that I'm wearing is the premium tee hoodie, as you can see. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little plug of my merch store actually being up. But there you go, as you can see, in games, when you're streaming, you're not really going to be able to see it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to an Awc camera, which is one that I've had for quite a while, which is about £10 more expensive than the Amcrest AWC195-B, and see what that actually looks like compared to this webcam. Test number two then guys, and as you can see on the left hand side is the Amcrest AWC195-B, and on the right hand side is the Awc camera. Now I've got the chroma key set up on both of them, and as you can see the Amcrest does a lot better than the Awc camera. There's quite a lot of noise around the Awc camera as you can tell, and that's on the right hand side, and on the left, like I said, the Amcrest. Now on the Amcrest there is still a little bit of noise, and that is down on the bottom right hand side, but that's obviously where I haven't got a light coming through the back of the green screen. However, that's not too much to worry. Like I said, in chroma key you can adjust that and take it out. Now what I'm going to do is take the filter off both of them, and you can see the colour variance of both the Awc and the Amcrest one as they stand. So the Amcrest one does have a bit more colour to it. The Awc one is really faded and washed out. Now like I said, the Awc camera is about £10 more expensive than Amcrest. So what I'm going to do now is take down this green screen and show you what it is actually look like in daylight. So then guys, test number 3, and this is actually a brilliant time here to test the camera in the UK. It's raining, it's cloudy, so it's going to have that low light compensation. Like I said, straight out the box, and I'm talking to the Amcrest camera as you can tell at the moment, and that viewing angle is absolutely huge. Looking at the Awc camera, and it's quite focused on just you, and there's not much else around you. So yeah, the two are completely different for obviously the price ranges. Now let's talk about colour. The Awc is a bit more vibrant, where the Amcrest one is a bit more washed out. However, you can change that within the filters, and you can adjust around with the contrast, the brightness and the gamma to get a bit more of a coloured feel to yourself. But yeah, again, not too bad for the price of the camera. So we're going to move on to test number 4, and that's actually going to be testing the onboard microphone of the Amcrest and the Awc, just to get that comparison. Audio test of the Awc camera, and as you can tell it's really echoey and there's a lot of interference, and it is really
noisy. Now let's not forget that this is an onboard microphone of a webcam, so it's not going to be the best that it could ever be. But again, here's the test number 1 of the Awc webcam.
Audio test number 2, and this is the Amcrest AWC195-b onboard microphone of the camera itself. Again, a lot of noise and a lot of interference, however this time I'm much clearer and a lot less bassier than I was on the Awc camera.
So then my overall thoughts of the Amcrest AWC195-B is a really nice webcam for the budget. Now the Awc AW620 that I've been using for the past 18 months cost me £38. However, at the time of recording this video, this webcam comes in at £28. And it's really decent for the budget. Now if you did want something better, you could go and pick up a Logitech C920 HD, and that's 1080p 30fps, but they're around about £140. If you're going to be doing something like Zoom, Skype, Discord, or even just conference calls on general, this webcam is going to be great for that. If you're doing something like streaming and you're on a budget, then obviously do pick up this webcam as well. It'd be brilliant obviously for streaming. You can take out the green screen, not an issue. Where the Awc, it did have a lot of issues. So if you want to find out more about the Amcrest AWC195-B, I will leave a link in the description down below. Now it is an Amazon affiliate link, so it doesn't cost you anything extra, just gives the channel a bit of a kickback and means I can bring you more videos like this. If you want to support the channel even further, then go ahead over onto Teespring and pick up some merch. Like I said, new designs and things will be added over a period of time. However, that does it for me today. If you did like the video, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please do leave any thoughts or questions in the comment section down below, and go ahead and share the hell out of this video. It really does help out the channel. Underneath the video, there's a red bar. It says subscribe. Go ahead and click that and smash the bell icon for more notifications from myself. And like always, I shall see you in the next video.